When I say Korea, most people in North Korea don't know what it is. I don't know what it is now, but maybe they call it the South or the South. And the fact that they know the name Korea itself gives me a sense of superiority, that I'm better than you. At first, we were the South, you know. So not knowing that we were the South means there was no South. There used to be, but not now. So in our time, it was all science. Actually, the thing I was most looking forward to when I was about to go was not all men and women when I watched dramas. Honestly, I was curious. I went with too much anticipation. But when I went, there were only men. What? Why? Why are there no women? What is this? What? Did I go to the house first? Was it school or something like that? I thought so. The second shock I got was that I really thought I could make my head beautiful. But honestly, it's more like North Korea. There are hardly any high schools like that now, but until then, all the schools in Gyeonggi province were very strict. So was that a style of that time? No, it was a school rule at that time. There was a school rule, and it was abolished in 2010 or 2011. This is a mess. The sun was setting and the students were struggling, and it changed. Everything was clear back then, but now I'm confused. I see. The second disappointment. The conversation was fine. When we talked, we were totally friendly, so I didn't speak well at first. When you come from Hanbok Island, you get attached. But I lived in China for about a year, and during the process of coming back, when you watch the news, there's a lot about the North Korean problem. So if you go there, you're not going to be targeted, right? They have to kill you per second. North Koreans have that kind of thing, right? The perception of North Korea has changed a lot now, but back then it was very aggressive. Hello, I came from North Korea. Crazy kid. But what do we do now? If you do that, the kids will be amazed, but it's not just for them to stare in awe. But if you face North Korea, it's a demonstration, right? Who keeps watching? I also thought that way. Really, let's do it once with me. You died. Today I set my target on you. Today I have to catch your attention. But when I found out, all the kids were just trying to be friendly. The kids were all honest, and they're still meeting now. High school. The kids say, it would be nice to have gatherings, meet good friends, and still be comfortable. I wish I had high school friends too. They're all there. It's a blessing to live comfortably. Since I saw you when you were young, I guess I should speak quickly. Have you practiced speaking? Even when I was in China, I practiced every day, and after that I didn't do well, but academically I learned Chinese quickly. So even now, if I speak quickly, and for a long time I still have an accent, but I think it changed quickly. No, I mean, if you're going to Seoul National University, you have to get all of this. It has nothing to do with that. Then, no, but how did you think about coming to Korea? Well, I said I was actually inspired, didn't I? You mentioned it while eating. At least once. I had this feeling that I wanted to live in a place like this, and now it's constantly stuck in my head. What? Like that? I mean, I don't have a chance to go. I don't know what that is. And honestly, it's about leaving the country, which is now a bit big in reality. People there think that way. In such a situation, my father has now returned, and my mother, that father, made a passport with that light and mic in China. Like traveling to China? You mean he was close? I guess he visited often, I guess. That was for 3 months, but he didn't come, did he? My father went back at that time. He went back. My mother always wanted to go, but my father didn't send her. I guess so. If you go, surely. It's not that I won't come back. That's not what I mean. I'm saying it's not good to go abroad. It's frustrating to keep being tied up and watched. Even the fact that I have a close friend in China is a burden. It's not particularly good. It's not good. So my mother went to China first and didn't come back. So when I went to China and saw it, I was like, what is this? There's such a world. My eyes are too different. In the end, what I thought, and North Korea didn't even take it to China. If there's no big attraction or something worth seeing in North Korea, you wouldn't come, would you? So you just stayed in China, you're in China, you didn't come, honestly. So I had a lot of hopes. I guess so, you were busy, weren't you, Joguk? Like that. Don't think about it, it's obvious. But there is always hope, right? I couldn't contact her for about 2 years. Even my mom didn't contact her. There was no way to contact her. I wanted to see her, and now that's it. Because I'm young. Then in the third year, I got a contact. Suddenly, a strange woman appears at home. Who is she? It's Aunt Kang Myung-gil, that's right. I honestly asked what the hell she was talking about. How did mom send her? What was she thinking when there was no contact for 3 years? I thought something went wrong in China. I was left behind, I guess. I didn't think I did anything wrong. I survived in North Korea, though I wondered if I would die there. But I don't dwell on it much. That's how it is in North Korea. What are we? Well, whether I don't come in for a day or 3 days. I mean, I survived yesterday, didn't I? So while I was doing that, I finally turned it on for the first time. So I was even considering reporting it. The mother, that woman, I honestly thought it was a live broadcast. I thought too much about whether this was making fun of me or looking down on me, just because. Then next we had an aunt, but she went back, to the seaside where the Chinese border is. The aunt contacted the person who sees the mother, right? The mother told you to come to China. Hearing that, my heart sank. As expected, the mother betrayed. No, it's not resentment. I couldn't even think like that. Mother? Translator, after all. That's why I said I'm not going. It's interesting. I don't know if I was too naive. Anyway, that's what I thought. I was rejected twice. I said I wasn't going because I was a person my mother didn't know, but among them, I sometimes got a call from the rescue association. Did my mother contact our house? What did she say? I said no. Are you going to harm me? I really need to like it, but that... He allegedly betrayed his mother and country. That's why that country becomes unique. When I see it, and then it was time for me to graduate from high school. It was March 2008, my 6th year. When you graduate, you have to go to the military, right? But suddenly I started to really think about it. This is reality. If I go to the military for 10 years, I might not be able to see my mom for a long time. And the second thought that came to me was that I had studied so hard for this. I mean, I made a final decision every day. I contemplated what to do there, but honestly, I botched the interview. That's what happened. Really, my head. Is it good? I thought I would live in the countryside all my life, but I really hate it. Even if I go to the rural community center, it would be too hard. I can't live this way. It doesn't feel right. Back then, fear of death was practically non-existent, just like that. The hardest part was leaving my country. And I received the inheritance too eagerly. I admit I received it too well. Quickly taking the inheritance. And yet that becomes a realistic problem for me. My thinking changed, so I thought, let's live a little like this. So when the last contact from my mother came, I decided to go, so now I'm heading to Hazen. And at that time, my mother was in China. Yes, that's how it happened. Honestly, my mother couldn't go to Korea because of me. Because I didn't come. She kept saying, I originally planned to go to Korea first, right? But the truth is, the brother who is coming to Korea is now letting go of the wind. We'll see, well, it could be possible. But it's not easy to find that route while living in China. It's also not easy to find a broker, so to speak. How to do that? What do you mean, who are you looking for? I can't just say I want to go to Korea. I have to hide that I'm looking for a broker. And I have to live like that until the timing is right to go. But that's exactly it. My mother went in but couldn't go. My aunt didn't abandon her children. I just misunderstood.
Misunderstanding, mistake.
What is that well done thing?
Loyalty, loyalty.
I'm scared of the inside of the soup, so I just properly like this. So now, in the end, only once in a lifetime. So now, contact in English. So I decided to break up in English. I know you got married in our Republic of Korea. Did you get married? Your wife is also a great person. Oh, not great. What airline? Daehan Airline, TE Airline, whether it's TE Airline, now it's not my business. How did you happen to meet? I haven't traveled abroad much, but I've only been there twice, and each time I see those people, I'm completely fascinated, and I see it like this. All men have a longing for a woman in a uniform. In fact, the most beautiful thing is, oh, my eyes are beautiful. What's the big deal? It's obvious. He was a friend of a friend. I knew my friend, but then by chance. That added a friend on social media. So I went in just to see the director looking handsome. And oh, he's a director. Oh, I should talk to him once. And when I do the follow-up and when I'm a director, no, I was already a director. So now I start talking and keep in touch. And when I meet him once, I was really surprised. Really surprised. But when I met him like that, I found out that this friend also knew him well. This friend also came from the same hometown. He's from my hometown, not our total, but another person, but he came when he was young. At the age of 7, 8, at that time he was studying in China, and his grandmother is now a fast-paced merchant. So his grandmother is in Korea. Yes, they are all there. Well, since you came from North Korea, I wonder if North Korean YouTubers watch this kind of thing. She's curious, isn't she? I attended elementary, middle, and high school here when I was young. I attended middle and high school. You know, I realized I don't know much about it over there. I was just looking for something like that, and I happened to see someone else's, a friend of his, came out. I was looking for it and ended up finding mine. I saw him once at a special lecture at Seoul University and found him interesting and a bit special. His graduation from Seoul University didn't seem that significant to me. I guess I thought about it to that extent now. And then now I got contacted like this and we met after drinking a lot. That's what he said. I was also surprised that I came from there, totally surprised. Just suddenly changed from curiosity to love. Really, why? Because I would have had a relationship even in Korea, in Daegu of Korea. But now I can't help it. I can also consider that as my problem. There's some of that unavoidable law. I unknowingly have something like self-complacency and I can't help it. So now when I meet this friend, there's really no such wall at all. It's too comfortable. Why? Because I can talk comfortably if I do. And sometimes I can even use my swear words when I drink and I don't have to worry about it. In some places, eating requires extra caution, which I initially found challenging. But if someone is so comfortable, then what? They would just understand everything, something like that. Parents will definitely write a will, but the wife won't write one at all. She won't write it. She doesn't know how to. She doesn't know. The important thing is that you have a mother-in-law. You have a mother-in-law. The mother-in-law is serious. Let's get married. Let's get married. Let's get married. It's decided. How many years have you been married? It's been 2 years, no plans yet. Both of you are working, and it seems like you still have to work hard. How old are you now? I'm currently 35 years old. My wife is the same age. Then you should start preparing, right? You have to confirm that. Why? If you're thinking of having another child, it's better to have it sooner. It's better to have it sooner. You have to have it. But for now, the two of you are having too much fun. You have to have a child. And I have that kind of thought too. Koreans would naturally think so, but basically this could just be my prejudice. But from an objective point of view, North Korean kids do have vitality.
Their lives are strong.
Many people are like that, though not everyone.
I guess not, but who knows?
Well, not all of them, but it's really frustrating, and my wife is like that. So thanks to my wife, I even bought a house. Thank you, it feels like a success. Oh, the scenery there. When I move after living in Johns, I'll look into it more. When my wife and I saw the money we had saved, we thought we could live, so we decided to buy it.
Congratulations.
When I first arrived in Korea, I believed I could never afford a house. The cold seems to be endless. I thought, I've worked hard to buy my house. I've done well getting married.
Congratulations. Let's celebrate.
Welcome, brother. I'm going to hang out. I'm really going to hang out to our house.
Welcome. Then.
It doesn't matter if you go and eat rice and do a live. I'm really going to play. I'm going to play too. In fact, as you mentioned earlier, I don't have many friends. Even if we're like this, sometimes we get to know each other through YouTube often
And meet up.
If we want to take care of 72 years, we can go to the end.
I can die.
I used to go to the market once or twice a month, but I have a close friend there. He works in a lawyer's office, helping North Koreans or Chinese who can't bring their children, whether they're North Koreans or Chinese. I've been friends with him for 4 years now. It's really okay.
Even the manners have changed.
I used to go there often. I guess we became friends because I knew that even though I didn't know it at first. When we met and talked, we got along and it was good.
And have a will.
That's how we become friends now. There's nothing bad. We became close like that in our community too. At first, honestly, when I first came to Korea, I had to adapt quickly here. So I decided I would never meet a North Korean person. Honestly, there was such a thing. There really was such a thing. I also thought so. At that time, I hadn't been here long and I had too many prejudices about myself. So I think I didn't have any leeway, to be honest. Honestly, when I first came to Korea and went to the mountains, there were no North Koreans, but I went to North Korea. As time passed, claiming nothing more to learn stopped being true. As I got some free time, graduated from university, worked and earned money, I realized that there are also hard things in life, you know.
From here, the moon.
Living and sleeping here is not all good, you know. There's no one to talk about such things, and it was nice to meet in advance and talk together. Jungkook is here, but he doesn't do this. We only eat our own food while he and my wife sit and drink beverages. He often comes to our house. I talked with him for a while and we became close while shooting content with Jang Hyuk-hyung, but that Hyung lives above our neighborhood.
I didn't know he lived there.
So why did you become so close and often go there, Hyung?
Let's meet up in the future.
We can see each other often again. For now,
Our risk?
You came safely. Well,
Surviving is the point.
posting comments on YouTube, bad comments, if those make you feel bad, you should live more diligently.
Back in the old days.
I have some videos where I filmed such things, even content where I swear at haters. I was a crazy guy back then, and now I've calmed down a lot. But if I start to care about that, it's a bit self-destructive for me because of that.
You know, I also have that.
I get stressed, I'm a human being, I won't accept it like that.
But then again,
I just keep not thinking about him now, ignoring him. She's controlling my mind, she's worse than me, and so on. She is recognized. And because the knowledge in the head is limited, that's how I think. It's obvious, people know.
only as much as they've seen.
Isn't that right? Yes, anyway, I was glad to meet you today. Yes, brother. Next time at your house, while having a drink, doing a live or whatever, it would be fun. You've had a rough day. Let's call it a day.